Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Cardano once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big old CoinsKid crew. So it's my opinion that this is some kind of regular correction here. It's kind of expanded flat correction that's potentially in. You've met all the levels, you've met all the targets. We take a look at this. You can see you've come down to the 1618. Look at that, found support on it. You're sort of consolidating on it. And right now, you're trying to build a base on it. Again, if you do start to see the loss of support and there's another big crash in the market, and we get rejected off this trend line, then you're going to come down, and then your next level of support is all the way down there on the 2 fib, around about 0.293441. But Cardano's doing everything it needs to say it's bottom. Look at this structural bottom that you're creating like there down. Look at that beautiful ascending triangle. Look at that. Okay, if you start to come up and you start to see Cardano break 0.574805 and this white trend line just there, it would confirm that your ABC correction's in here. And you've not got this this huge bear market, which is what a lot of people are anticipating right here. You've got this massive correction that's done. Here's a horrible correction, to be honest with you. Obviously, it's not nice, but we're looking for the bottom around about 87%. At that point, you could say, okay, what we do need to see is the key break of structure and resistance going forward. So essentially what we've got is some kind of ascending level of support at the moment, and we're trying to carve out some kind of structural bottom here. Now, you can see the 10 EMA is coming down, so there's some kind of volatility squeeze here, some kind of break that's going to happen over the next couple of weeks where, potentially coil up and then break out to the upside, or we lose support and come down. And that's your next level of support. That's your next fib, 0.29344. But, I wish I could tell you 100% you bottom, that's it, you're done. You're going to break up. There is always the possibility. We are starting to see a lot of bottom out structures right now in the charts, but one thing you definitely want to see going forward for Cardano to any kind of impulsive move to the upside is the break and close of this white trend line. Look at this sloping trend line, this descending level of resistance. Break that, super bullish, okay? And equally break this level of resistance, close above this on the weekly, could indicate you're looking at an impulsive move up here, and your ABC corrections in, and you will be looking at impulsive break. So I think you've got an irregular high. So what I'm going to do is drop it from this low onto this high just there, and I will be looking at a minimal target around about $4.09 for Cardano, with a potential breakout to the 1618, $7.75, which would be amazing. And then we've got the 2 fib up there, and then 2.272 fib. So from here right now, this low that we put in, because you can see here basically Cardano is actually bottomed out before Bitcoin, because we're looking at the bottom on Bitcoin being in June potentially. There's no guarantees. We want to see the structure. Cardano is trying to carve out a kind of nice little structure here. It's got resistance obviously, which is normal, and you've got support, okay, this level of support that we're putting in May. But there is a possibility it's over, okay? There is an absolute possibility that the correction is in, okay, because we're creating this structure now, and we start to phase out. Look at this, you start rounding at the bottom here, okay? And equally, if we take a look at the RSI in the floor, not quite oversold. So if there was a massive level of a big dump again, like I said to you, the 2 fib down there around about 29 cents, and then the RSI being the floor, it can't go down forever. Nothing goes down forever, nothing goes up forever, remember that. But we're looking for the end of the correction, and structurally this is trying to carve out a nice little bottom right now, and potentially, like I said to you, some kind of ascending triangle on support and resistance. You've got the 10 coming down, get a squeeze, break up. Your next level of resistance is a 20 EMA, which is a bit of confluence to that level there, that's 0.57. So you could wick up to that, which is 0.591692. Again, start to run into that, coil up, break out. Your next level resistance is all the way up there on the 55, which is around about 87 cents, and it can come quite swiftly. So what we're looking for is a retracement off this low starting to come up, and you can see we've run into the 0.236, which is pretty much where Bitcoin's got resistance as well, and you're coiling up underneath it, creating a higher low structure, okay? Quite bullish, quite a nice little market structure that you want to see if you're trying to carve out a bottom. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So again, if you start to break out, you've got resistance on the 382 at 0.79. You've got the 0.50 fib around about $1. But if you start to carve out a bottom here and you start to take this out over a long period of time, you could be looking at a big push up here. And once you start to come up and see Cardano trading above $2.47, you will be looking at a minimal target of 0.49, which is a target just at 1272. So off that low, you could be looking at a huge impulsive move of around about 962% for Cardano. I wish I could tell you conclusively what it's going to do, but I can't. It's all about support and resistance. But I've given you breakout targets and your resistance points. It is a possibility right now. You could build some long positions on BitGet, and this could be a stop loss. So let me show you what I'm looking at right now as a building base and a fantastic trade going forward for Cardano. So right now, this is a kilo, isn't it? So let me drop a line on here. Let me show you that kilo. So you could actually open along right now at this position with a stop loss on 0.425031, because if we get a break to the upside here for Cardano from this point right now, okay, break through the 10 EMA on the weekly time frame and start to come up, you could be looking at a beautiful impulsive wave all the way up to the 73% to the 55 EMA at some point, okay? And that's just testing key resistance. I'm not saying you're going to break out here. You run into it, come back, run into it, come back, but you're carving out a bottom, okay? And structurally, all these waves which we identify are tradable. So you could be looking at a 73% long opportunity from here right now on BitGet or Bybit. The link is in each and every single video description, with a stop loss down here on this low, because you've got this ascending level support, and this is exactly what we've been doing on Bitcoin and XRP. We've been moving our stops up, you know, day after day, week after week, moving our stops up, and we're in beautiful little trades right now. So join the CoinsKid community and trade this breakout, potential breakout, but this is why you always have to apply stops, okay? Take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that little update. Stay off, stay tuned. I'll be back with a more detailed outlook on Cardano relatively soon. Bye bye.